Good morning. Happy Sunday. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but I am back. We are going to try to do a Sunday soul set meditation. And as I was preparing to do this today, I was guided to use the Law of Attraction cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. Um, and this is the teachings of Abraham Hicks. And the card that came out was rather than trying to control the experiences of all others, which you cannot do no matter how hard you try, instead intend to control your own participation within those experiences. By setting forth your clear image of the life you want to live, you will be guided in every moment toward a smooth and pleasant path for yourself. And so the mantra or the affirmation is I will not attempt to control others' experiences. And so that is the intention with which we are going into this meditation. But I think rather than saying I will not try to control others' experiences, my my guidance was to realize that I will focus on my own participation, my choice in how I move through any experience. I will control my own responses and my own experiences in all situations and in all relationships. What that means is we can be in situations that we might otherwise have decided someone was ruining our day, someone was ruining the party, someone was ruining something. We can walk into work and feel like it's going to be a horrible day because we don't want to go in. But I have practiced this, and if I choose to have a good day, no matter what happens, if I choose happiness and peace, no matter what happens, what I find is it does, in fact, trigger me to see things from a different vantage point. And it's so much more difficult when you become practiced in that, to ruffle your feathers. And I've done that, and I used to be a diabetes educator. And so I had clients, and many of the clients didn't want to follow the prescribed regimens that they had been given. And what I found was when I used that focus, we had much better connections, and I had spectacular days, and I was able to see the amazing individuals that were sitting before me rather than the non-compliant patients or the bad patients, whatever you would call them, that many people judge them as because they weren't following what I wanted them to do. I couldn't control them, but by seeing where they were coming from, you get to see amazing things. All right, so today, right now, I'm going to have you just settle in a little bit and begin to become aware of your breathing. Notice how you're feeling. Notice emotions. Notice your comfort level. Notice any places of tension, any soreness. And take a moment to say thank you. Thank you to your body for communicating to you where you are not in alignment with your higher self. Thank you for making me aware that I continue to hold tension, that I continue to walk in a direction that opposes my peace. And in this moment, I give myself permission to untangle myself from the web of illusion that causes this dis-ease. And I choose to see things more clearly from that space of alignment, from that space of learning and of light and of love. as you feel some of that tension release, perhaps all of that tension, know that the residual will leave in its perfect time, but that you have done the work because it was energetic anyway. And now, take yourself in your mind's eye down into your own form of Oz. You don't need a storm to get you there. We can take a breath, and on the exhale, we settle into our own yellow brick road. And the yellow brick road is that path that leads us to our divine light, that it leads us to divine expansion. The golden yellow of that road is the power that lies within us. And it is the power of free will in every single moment. And today, it's a quiet path. And while there may be the chatter of our external life that we encounter, we set the stage now. You may be able to perceive the mistiness of your own form and the form that your path takes. If you see that foggy, misty, blurred line appearance, know that this is a world of thought, not a world of concrete form. And if you see a concrete form, that too is okay. Begin your journey on your path. And see that as you look ahead, there are often places where you will be making decisions. And they are places where you will encounter other beings, other situations. And so as you come to the first fork in the road, it may be a traffic jam. It may be someone pulling out in front of you, and you get to decide. You can choose to focus on trying to control that other person, yelling at them, telling them to move, telling them to get out of the way, beeping your horn at them. Or you can take the other path and take a deep breath and send love and light and choose to find a peace and a knowingness that you are exactly where you need to be. And as you move a little further on the path, you may encounter someone and you can see the person that is closest to you, that holds a space sometimes, perhaps oftentimes, of opposing ideas. That person who, if they just did something, things would be better. And now, as you come to that fork in the road with that person, allow yourself to see a mirror pop up and to see that you have the power to choose your experience. And when we have that mirror up in front of us, we realize we can't even see the other person. And so we realize that we cannot control their experience because they are looking at their own mirror. And as you choose to experience love, even if someone is doing something you don't want them to do, even if they are doing something that grates on your nerves, you can see that there is simply a lesson in it for you. And the lesson is always about love. Take the rose that is offered, and it is a pure white rose that gives you that divine essence, that truth. And step aside from the conflict and the control. And perhaps you choose not to engage, or perhaps you choose to simply say thank you. Thank you for the insight. Thank you for sharing this moment with me on my path. And watch as the path actually rises and carries you with it. Because this is your path of evolution. And this rising takes you above that battleground. And it takes you to that place of a little bit higher knowing and understanding within yourself. And as you step into that higher space, I want you to see around you the love, the collective consciousness that manifests itself in your vision of angels, your vision of ancestors, your vision of paradise. And your vision of you in your most pure, vibrant, beautiful self. You may find that this vision quickly shifts and changes and takes you to that place where you are a star in the heavens. You are a star being because you are the light. See how much brighter your light becomes every time you choose love for you. Feel the warmth. Feel your own radiance. Look and see how your arms and your legs become those rays of light. And then look and follow those rays as they shine down upon those you love and those who you had before attempted to control. But as you simply shine your light on them, you get to see them step out of what they believed was their darkness. And you get to watch them swirl and shift and rise above their battleground until they too meet you in that place of the star beings and begin to shine their light on the darkness that so many of us have chosen to perceive here. And as it more and more of us gather, and as we make more and more decisions to choose our light and our love, our light becomes brighter. and we become the answer to the prayers of the collective unconscious to heal this world. And that is how we live as the miracle, simply by choosing love for ourselves and sharing that love with everyone else. Allow yourself now to stay in this space of your light. Anchor that light within your physical body. And know that in the wordless moments, people will feel and see your light. And you don't need to control or correct them. You heal by living your love. Stay in this space as long as you like. And know that as you return to the outer world, you will maintain this light. You will carry this light. And every time you do this meditation, you will feel that light become brighter within you. And you will become more and more adept at choosing love every time. And you will see the beauty in allowing others their choices as you too choose your experiences. Have a very blessed day. Namaste.